right, so today is the day. The newest update is now live, bringing us our newest event, Forest, and bringing us, get it, Forest? That's pretty good. Also bringing us a brand new character, login event, some rewards and such. If you're going to ask me, did anything get leaked? Looks like no, right? Kind of told you the last update would bring the leaks. This update won't bring you anything. Most likely you'll have to wait now, I think, 9 days until the next banner announcement, so that's what's gonna kind of happen. But for now, you have the newest character to look at, and we're gonna test it out here today, see how it is. New to the channel, like and subscribe, it helps out a ton. The game might be a little bit, or you might feel the game is a little bit more less alive right now due to the reason of not many things active. It feels different, dude. There's like not 5 passes active. The main event over here, like 6 banners active, 2 gotchas active. It might feel a little bit different for you, but ignoring that, let's have some fun here. So the newest character is now out. If you're going to ask me, is it worth it? It's a standard banner. Do what you want with a standard banner. Do you want it? Do it. Do you not want it? Don't do it. Doesn't really matter. That's the way that I see it. Pretty much this character will be good for PvP. If you want PvP-wise, it should be good. There's no doubt about that. If you want it solar raid-wise, she could be here and there for the electric weak solar raids in the future. But as of now, no solar raid kicks up until, what I think, the next one's 3 weeks, and that's when I guess she shines, or 2 weeks until she shines, or potentially is used, but it's up to you. I still stand by my entire should you summons. It's limiteds, collabs, and pull or must pity pilgrims. That's how I stand at it. But let's go check out what we can do over here with this character. We're gonna hop over to the shooting range. We're gonna do we need weak point or nah? I might just test in a weak point just to see and see how it goes, but I don't think we need it like that. So the newest character is now out. We can go search for her. Trina. This is it over here. How she operates is she's a B2. In order to run this team, in my opinion, you need a CDR. And how we're going to test this unit is, I believe we're gonna should we Blanc and Noir this unit, or what should we do? Because you want to test this with Scarlet, right? That's like the whole test. So technically when testing this, I don't think it matters anything of... So this is the team that I might commit to. I just do this, right? Basically, how it would look is like, when you run an Electro team, you theoretically will run a B1 CDR, whoever that might be in a situation. In my opinion, if you're running this as if it's Electro comp, you're going to put Rouge in here. You put Rouge instead of Litter. You'll then run Cinderella, Scarlet, and so on and so forth, Trina, and then some for the sort of flex electric unit. So in this case, I'm just going to cop out and put Modernia as the other unit. And if this was like a full-on electric comp, you'd remove this for Rouge. So that's what you would do, okay? But for this, the sanity of this showcase, we'll do it like this. CDR is this, and then we'll just put Modernia as the 5th, all right? But yeah, that's the way that we'll do it, okay? So when testing it this way, we'll then swap out Trina, put Crown in, and see what the showcase goes in that context, right? But pretty much, whatever Crown can do, when looking at it, you have to look at how Trina provided for Scarlet. In context, I've already seen like 30 videos about the PvP and how she looks over there from the JP side, and they cooked. Undoubtedly, they cooked. So that's the knowledge you'll have. They completely cooked. She's destroying in PvP. From what I've seen on JP so far, they've already tested it. So they got that. I haven't seen the PvE showcases, so team-wise, again, I'm in the context of the correct realm. It's Scarlet. It's going to be probably, instead of your B1, it's going to be Rouge, okay? Cindy, Trina, Flex. Like, whether it be Maiden, whether it be, who's electric? Sparkling Summer Anise, it's electric. Anything like that, anything like that would work, so. That's kind of how your team building comp will work for this, if you want to build it. So yeah. That's the knowledge I'm providing for you now. hopefully it's correct, and hopefully it helps you. Let's see though what they have in this. So right now we're at 2 minutes, just to see at 2 minutes what it looks like. 190 is what Scarlet's doing all the way on the left there. Cindy's still eating up good at 234. Right, Cindy is still gonna be higher because that's how Cindy is as a character. But we're trying to see how much she helps and pushes that up. Plus, does that mean Cinderella's getting buffed too? I have to see how that skill works, right? Because she has a part of her kit that does that, where it buffs AoE ults. If hers is considered an AoE ult, she's buffing that. So maybe she's getting an additional buff there. I gotta check that. So, what skills do you have? What are they called? They're called Nature's Grace, Peaceful Tree, Mother Forest. Mother Forest, I think, what we need there. So, affects all electric code allies with assault rifles, right? So that's not. So this is not there, right? What is there is activates this, spread roots, affects all enemies. So is Mother Forest applied to her? Pretty sure she just bursted. Now is Mother Forest applied? Litter boost, litter boost. Mother Forest, yeah. Increases max HP over here, increases attack damage by this, and then increases burst skill, affects all enemies in description with 435.6%, so it does apply. And then, if you were to look at it, she gets the other thing. She gets Peaceful Tree, which is the other part of it, and she gets Mother Forest, and she gets all the other parts of Mother Forest, and then more parts of Peaceful Tree. Because she gets all of that because she's the AR user. See what I mean? It's kind of cool, right? It's kind of cool. So it does buff up Cindy because Cindy's AoE. Does it also... Sorry, I think I messed it up now. Does it also buff up her? Mother Forest damage and then HP. What is her ult considered? Affects all allies. Extended time over here. Stand time. Attack. So I think Maiden is 100% AoE. So I have to check that. Right? This is high speed this. Skill 1 that. Burst. Next time the burst goes off, let me verify. Because that's a good thing to check. Unironically. The burst gen is really good with her, though. You see it. When she's firing, that burst gen is kind of crazy. So that's what's going to definitely help in PvP and such. Her burst gen is looking to be crazy. So there we go. The burst went through. What do you get? Mother Forest this. And she does get it. Increases burst skill damage. Affects all enemies in description by 436 or 435.6%. And what does Litter get? She gets the same thing, yeah. And she gets the same thing? Yep, yeah. So, it's kind of cool. Kind of cool. Now what we'll do after this is we'll take this, commit this to memory, and then we'll just swap off her. Like, I know it's going to be a stupid way of doing it, but it's going to be the way we do it. We're going to swap her off with just Crown, and then we'll fast forward and see what that does. And then compare the two, like, relatively speaking. But, technically also, you would put, if you put Maiden on here, should be, I think yeah, that would be really good, too. So yeah, see, 40 seconds left, and then we'll check up on the damage. I'm curious because remember she is the first burst, so technically Scarlet will be up there, but she will be probably destroyed by Cindy because Cindy is still very strong. Plus, Cindy is still getting hella buffs. You know what I mean? So there is that. Yeah, but if you're gonna ask me, is it worth it? I kind of talked about that earlier in the video. It's a standard banner, bro. I'm not gonna summon for it. Are you going to summon for it? You tell me. I'm not summoning that. I'll skip. I'll be good. I'll be happy. I'll be content. Right now, my next goal, so if you want my goal, I'm not going to talk about this in a video after this, but I'll just say my goal. My goal right now is to, so I have pity, like a good amount of pity. So I'll just pity the Annie unit, and if there is a second one, if they were to do one, I'll pity that too. And then I'm saving for Studded Blade. I'm going all in on Studded Blade. It's going to drain me, all right? 532. 49, 54, 630, and 227. So let me just commit this down to memory and take a screenshot. So screenshot saved. So yeah, 532 and 630, the two highlights. Trina is not doing much damage. She's doing 54. Over here is 1.494. Commit all of it to memory. We'll get back to this in a second. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to swap out. Okay, we're going to swap her out. Put in Crown. And then put in probably, like, we'll try Grave maybe. See how that works. And then we'll just see what happens here. So instead of forcing you to watch this entire segment, I probably jump cut this to the very end. So we'll fast forward 3 minutes. We just make sure it starts off perfectly, and then I'm just curious. One burst rotation, then I'll leave it because we kind of knew what the one burst rotation looked like over there, and we knew the gap of how things operate. So here's burst 1. Okay. And I'll let this conclude, and then I'll just check it because that's where I was last time. And okay, yeah. Now watch this jump cut. I'll see in a little bit. So over here now we have this. It looks like it's more overall damage by a little bit. I'm curious on where that went through. And yeah, so Scarlet got like neutered basically on the damage count, right? Compared to the last test. What happened was it looks like Cinderella did much better. All right, because again of what Crown offers. Yeah. So Cinderella did 630. Here Cinderella did 791. So a bit difference there. Scarlet did 532 over in our other showcase. And here she did 245. And Modernia did a little bit more. So basically, where did the number come from? It just came from the fact that Crown did more DPS and Cinderella went up a bit. You lost 300 in Scarlet's damage, okay? And then you gained like 30 over here, right? Technically speaking, this gained, this is about 160 more, but like what happened was Trina only did 50 damage, 50, right? She did 153, so she did 100 more right there. That's what happened. You lost 300 here though, okay? So theoretically, Crown did better, yes. But remember, when you're doing solo raid, Crown won't be there always, okay? Now, having somebody like, again, Trina work on some sort of separate Electric comp that will work maybe just with Scarlet or somebody else, yeah? Because, again, Electric has many different characters. Cinderella, Maiden, Anise, there's a bunch of characters. Rouge. You'll form two teams. So maybe Scarlet and Trina get pushed to a different team. Maybe Cinderella joins in because the AoE ult, and the other team is formed with Maiden, Anise, Rouge, and whatever. So is it good? You could clearly see it's on almost par with Crown, right? And that's what happened. Yeah, the damage has come up basically from, again, Crown being there. You lost a lot of damage over here. Gain a little bit here, gain a little bit here. And technically, Litter also gained a bit too. She's 40. So comparatively speaking, 1-5-4-4 compared to 1-4-9-4. What do you think, right? That's the entire thing here. So Electric comp for solo raid, you'll have a character. Do you need the character? I don't know, man. I don't really think so. I'll just do one test for Grave just to see what happens, so give me a second. So if you're wondering what Grave did, she did 1-5-8-3. So that's what that happened with this one. Pushed up Cindy a bit more, pushed up Modernia a little bit more, dropped Scarlet even more, and then she had much more DPS than Crown. So that's what this comp came up with. If you're wondering again, that's what it looks like in comparison to Trina. We'll do two more tests real quick, so I'll jump cut back to those and then show you like an end result. I'll remove Modernia off the team. All right, so this is full Electric team. We swapped out Modernia, put in Maiden, and we got a very sexy number, dude. We got 671 with Scarlet, 830, okay, 7751, and 136 down there with Maiden Rose. So this one pushed up Electric team a lot more. If you're wondering again what we got here, 1767. Not a bad number altogether. It's pretty nice. We'll do one more test. We'll swap out Trina one more time, put in Crown, just see what it is. Again, 671, 830, and 1767. Let's check what this does. Yeah, so in comparison here, this is what we got with this latest showcase. Again, same team. All we did was put Crown in there. In our previous one, it was 1767 as the main number. Over here, 300 Scarlet got from Crown, and again, Maiden existing. Before with Trina, it was 671. So it's a massive, massive difference. It's double and then some, okay? Litter did more here, obviously, because of Crown. Litter did like 53-ish over there. 77 was Trina. Now over here you have Crown at 148, so double that. Cinderella did 830. Cinderella did 1 over here. 1. So a lot more. 170 more. And then Maiden did like 135-ish. She did 176 here. So again, bit of a difference. Cinderella and Crown together. Trina and Scarlet together. That's like the end all, I guess you could say, notice here. Remember, in this comp, swapping between different, teams for solo raid, Trina and Scarlet would be their duo, and then you form the team around that, and you're good to go. All right, so let me know what you think. Altogether, though, you can clearly see it's a really good unit for solo raid, okay? For standard bossing, you might just run Crown. So yeah, take care, have fun. That's been it. I'll wrap it up there. I don't think it's a worth it unit to summon if you don't care for PvP or you don't care for solo raid, all right? That's my take. Take care, have fun. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.